Here we are at the Niagara Parks Butterfly Conservatory and Botanical Garden. So we're just gonna go check it out. We only got about an hour, so I think we're gonna go see the butterflies first, yeah?
We're gonna see the butterfly and then we're gonna go see the garden.
Come on, let's go. So we got here a little late. It closes at 5. So we got here at 4, so we have an hour to go check it out. It is 20 Canadian dollars a person to go see it. And the garden outside's free and open until 10 o'clock. So we just walked into the conservatory. It's like a greenhouse. That one is really, really pretty.
Stay on my pen.
Yeah. And you don't touch the butterflies, but if you stay still, they'll come and land on you a lot of times.
Wow, so big and blue, so pretty. Look at it.
I forgot what those ones were.
Wow. It's so cute. Wow, so many butterflies. So even we've been here in the same garden before 8 years ago. We like it then and we like it now. Look, so many butterflies. Actually, we've been to a lot of other butterfly gardens, and none of them has so many butterflies like this one. It was around $40 Canadian for both of us, and here is insanely too many butterflies.
Trying to catch a butterfly? No luck though, huh?
No. You got a butterfly on you.
So this is like a hatchery room. You can see the butterflies are just starting to emerge from their cocoons. Let's see if we can see anybody crawling out right now. All of these butterflies just crawled out recently. Some of them still trying to unfold their wings.
It's trying to fly.
Yeah, they're trying to fly. They're trying to get their wings to work. I love these butterfly conservatories. They're just, walking through one of these places doesn't put a smile on your face. Yeah, I don't know what to say to you.
That's how you walk forward. His camera played it. The butterfly It's so much fun!
Butterfly was pretty sexy.
So much fun to watch it. The butterflies like you, baby, and likes your camera also.
All right, we only spent about an hour here at the Butterfly Conservatory, but it's closing and we have to go. At least we did get to see one of our favorite things here in Niagara. We came here last time. There's a ton of attractions to do here. Yeah, baby?
Yeah, we like this place. We've been before and we did it again. So we recommend it. If you come here, come see this place. We actually came for a short day here. Last night we flew from Las Vegas 4 hours to Toronto. We rent a car and now here we are in Niagara. We did the boat tour and now the butterflies, and then we're gonna go eat up on top on the sky.
The Sky Tower? They got like a tower lookout area. I forgot the name of it, but there's a restaurant on top. We're gonna go there for sure, maybe? Well, we're gonna see if we can. But definitely to me, this is one of the must visits here in Niagara, the Butterfly Conservatory. There's a ton of other activities in Niagara. You can buy all sorts of different Niagara activity cards. But since we were only spending an afternoon here, we just bought the attractions as we came to them.
And we did the how do you call the one?
The aerial car.
Aerial.
It goes over the whirlpool. That's where the power plant sucks in water from.
And now we're gonna go see the Botanical Garden.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to pay for that.
Nope,
it's
it's
open until dark. Which
dusk,
means
dark.
Which they mean until 10 o'clock.
Yeah. You find a cool flower?
But
That is a cool
the
flower.
butterfly doesn't like them.
Not really. There aren't any on them.
The
Yeah.
white ones.
So we grabbed ice cream on the way out of the Butterfly Conservatory. Decided to take a walk out into the gardens here. I think this is supposed to be like the wildflowers for different pollinators and bees.
Ah, what a beautiful bird.
That is a yellow bird. And butterflies. We are absolutely being chased by some bees out here.
It's not us being chased, it's the ice cream.
Is that it? All right, so we're gonna walk around the Botanical Gardens here a little bit, show you some of it. I think it's one of my favorite parts of Niagara, better than that amusement street. What was the name of that hill? I forgot, but there's like a street in Niagara that has a bunch of like Victoria Street's sort of nice, but then there's the something hill, and it just has a bunch of games and tourist attractions and traps and things like that on, like where Dracula's castle was, and the miniature golf place and all that stuff. I much prefer the Botanical Garden. It's a really beautiful garden around the Butterfly Conservatory, especially now in the summer, spring, late spring, early summer. It's beautiful here. Well, we found the rose garden here. It's pretty good. It's about halfway in bloom. It's pretty. Pretty large too. So we just finished walking around the rose garden here, sitting down and enjoying our ice cream. We thought the botanical clock was here as well, but it's about a mile away. So we're gonna go check out the botanical clock, and then we're gonna go to Skylon Tower for dinner. It's like $100 each,
And we have to have the reservation. So
Yes.
our reservation over there is at 6:30, so that's where we're gonna be. But now we're going to see the clock tower, because this beautiful garden we've been in all over.
Yeah.
So we recommend it. It's
Absolutely, we love it. And it's not a clock tower, it's a flower clock. So if you do come up here to spend more than just a day in Niagara, they have the WeGo bus system here. It's you can buy a day pass. I forgot how much it was. I believe $10 or $12, and it goes to all the tourist attractions all over Niagara. It's a really good way to get around, because most of the parking, if not all of the parking in Niagara, is paid for, and it's not entirely cheap. And down by the Niagara Falls earlier, we paid 22 Canadian dollars for an hour of parking.
And here we pay $5 for a parking
And per hour again.
per hour.
Yeah, so it's not cheap. Taking the bus there is probably a really, really good option, especially if it's busy in the summertime.
And we're gonna show you now the car we rent, and we're gonna tell you what company not to rent the car from. This is our car we rent. It's a Mitsubishi.
It's a nice car.
It's a nice car. He had only 155 miles when we got.
Kilometers, 155 kilometers. What we didn't notice is all the rental cars in Toronto were really expensive, so we went with a company we've never heard of before. And of course, it's limited mileage on this company. So we only get 200 kilometers a day, and then it's 16 cents a kilometer after that. So I think we're gonna end up paying a couple $100 in mileage fees. So be careful when you're when you get your rental cars. Pay attention to if it's unlimited mileage, especially if you're using a company you haven't used before. It's nice. It's a pretty new car.
Yeah, I like it.
It's nice.
It smells like a new car.
It is. So another one of the little attractions here in Niagara is the Niagara Floral Clock. It's just a fun little spot to come and take a picture. It's connected to a larger park area where they have picnic benches, and you can actually walk here from the Botanical Garden or the Butterfly Garden. It's about a mile away, but I think you can come through all this forest.
Getting ready, and we're gonna go with that yellow elevator up on top over there to go eat. And over there is the casino.
So we're here at the Skyline Tower. This we're gonna go to dinner. You can also just pay to go up to the observation tower up high, and there's two different options for dinner. There's either like a la carte sit down restaurant, or there's a buffet option, right?
Right. But we're gonna go a la carte.
We're doing the a la carte.
Steakhouse, here we come.
Yeah, and we're thinking it's probably gonna be like between $100 and like $150 each Canadian. So this is where we're going to dinner at the top. Too bad we would have done the early bird special if we'd known about it. That looks like a good deal. But it's open for lunch, there's an early bird, and then dinner. We're going for dinner. Ready, babe?
Ready.
All right, let's go in. Let's see. It's also, you can also just pay $19 to go to the observation. Do you know who owns the island in between?
American Falls.
So the island is part of America?
Yeah.
And then over here is Canada.
And we are in the elevator. We're in the elevator. Up, 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 up. Come right there. So we got our table and we're coming around to the view of the falls right now. It takes about an hour for the restaurant to go around. We got a bottle of local Pinot Noir. I'm sure we got a fantastic deal on it. But you come for the view, right, baby? She doesn't want to be on camera. She's eating bread right now. Oh, how about drinking wine? It's not bad.
It's not
I
bad.
like it.
No, I like it too. It's a nice light wine. Oh. So you can see that this is where sort of the carnival area is. There's Ferris wheels and escape rooms and miniature golf and Ripley's, believe it or not, and all sorts of family-friendly attractions right in that area. So we're going to start off with the calamari. Looks absolutely great. Nice and soft, not chewy at all. Really good so far.
Good calamari, good wine, and the best is the view of the falls from up here.
So our food got here, I got the New York strip. It looks wonderful. Chris got the end cut of the roast beef. It looks absolutely wonderful as well. Ready to dig in, baby?
I'm ready. It looks pretty good. I
really
actually got mashed potatoes and toast.
No, that's horseradish sauce.
Oh, I got the horse.
Horseradish.
I got the horseradish.
Don't eat like that like mashed potatoes.
It was a mashed potatoes and potatoes.
No. So we got beautiful steak dinner with this beautiful view. Oh, here we are out on the observation deck. We just finished dinner, and you can come out to the observation deck if you want. Should be able to for, what do we spend? Like 300 Canadian, 230-ish American. So it's not a cheap meal, but it's a beautiful view.
It's like $19 just to come to see this view if you don't want to eat.
Yeah, just to come up to the observation deck is $19. So it's a beautiful view of the fold-up.
The view from the restaurant and the observation deck here in Niagara Falls is breathtaking. I don't know if you can see on the camera, on the phone, on the GoPro, anything, but in reality it's gorgeous. So you can pay $19 to come to the observation point to look from up here, or you can go eat. So So whatever you decided to do, just come and enjoy it for yourself. Bennett sunset with the Niagara Falls. How do you like it?
Beautiful. I love Niagara Falls. It's still weird to me. The river comes down one way, falls down the falls, and then makes a right turn and goes a different way.
Yes. So it makes two waterfalls and nothing in the middle. It's like the island.
Yeah, but then the river just doesn't. I mean, the river's coming at us, it's coming at us, and then it goes that way.
I didn't know that was out there.
I didn't see them before. First time ever.
Can you get the door for the bird flag?
Yeah, oh, 1 second. Let me open the door. Are you okay with that?
It's a little warm.
Oh, yeah.
So we're just leaving the Skyline Tower now. Skylone? How are you? Skylone. Really nice dinner on top. Had a really nice steak dinner up there. A little expensive, but you're paying for the view and not the food really. We tried to wait up at the top for the lights to come on the waterfall, but we ran out of patience. We waited 40 minutes and then gave up.
I'm guessing around 9:30
Or
is
10.
the light,
Yeah.
and 10 o'clock is the fireworks.
So we're gonna go take a little walk off some of dinner, and then get to our hotel. We're gonna stay in Hamilton tonight, which is halfway back towards Toronto, because tomorrow we're driving to Ottawa. So we decided to go for a little walk, and we're walking towards Clifton Hill area, which is where all like the family activities are. Ferris wheel, miniature golf. That looks like a go-kart track. There's a wax museum, Ripley's Believe It or Not. There's escape rooms. There is all sorts of stuff. So let's go check it out. So the miniature golf place has like a dinosaur theme, and even has a volcano that shoots off a flame every once in a while. There's like a multi-level go-kart track there. All sorts of activities here to do. Ferris wheel, Chaos Hyper Ride, whatever that is. Funnel cakes. It's like a permanent carnival in this part of town of Niagara here. Well, I just missed the volcano again. What else did we find? Bowling alley, strike game zone, all sorts of pizza places and food restaurants. You can see this place is a carnival. All sorts of stuff to do here. Canadian Midway. Look at all that giant arcade, all sorts of crap in it. There's a Dracula's Haunted Castle over there. Another arcade. It's a haunted house. Ruby Tuesdays, a distillery, Movie Land, a wax museum. There's like 2 wax museums here. All right, we just got to our room here in Hamilton. It's sort of halfway between Niagara and Toronto. It's a stay bridge. It's actually one of the graded like a lower level hotel in the IHG hotel family. But in truth, they are always some of the nicest hotels I stay at. They are always really nice. They just don't tend to be in great areas. But since this is just a overnight sleep, it's great. And they also include breakfast and sometimes dinner. So.
The kitchen is very nice.
And
have everything big.
And most stay bridges come with little kitchenettes. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
And they're relatively cheap compared to other rooms or other hotels.
Did you see my jacuzzi? Did you see my jacuzzi? I'm not gonna go on.
And there it goes. The waterfall just turned.
Talking about now it's pink and beautiful.
Yeah.
And it's 9:19, so.
Oh, there it goes. Let's see if it changes another color now. Ooh, blue.
Yeah, they changed it to blue. So pretty. I'm glad
Stayed.
we stayed to see the color.
Because tonight, since we're on a road trip, we're gonna drive an hour out of Niagara to Hamilton to get closer to Ottawa for tomorrow. Maybe in the morning we're going to stop at the National Garden of Canada, which is in Hamilton. All right, guys, thanks for following along on our first day of our French-Canadian road trip. We started in Niagara, which really isn't French Canada, but that's okay. It's close enough. We had to start here. We had a beautiful day, seeing Niagara Falls. We're here at
Niagara
night.
Falls in the night, and now on the end of the night, around 10 o'clock, they have the fireworks. So we're gonna stay and record them for you.
And we're gonna leave you guys with the fireworks. Come back for our next video. We'll be in Ottawa.
Hamilton Botanical
Hamilton,
Gardens.
yeah, the National Canadian Botanical Gardens.
Yes.
Let's see if it's the
tomorrow's gonna be Hamilton, and then
Ottawa, if we get there before it's nightfall. So we'll see. Come with us, follow us along in our road trip. Thanks for watching along, and we'll see you guys in our next video.
This is from Niagara.
Night.